Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing sports and recreation in ASL. And the first one is, do you like to play baseball? So it's your hands like a Y, play baseball like you. And then there's basketball. This is 3 in sign language, like when you're counting 1, 2, 3. I know in English we go 1, 2, 3, but in the deaf world it's 1, 2, 3. So doing basketball is the 3 and then like this. And billiards, the game billiards, you hold your hand like this, and then with this hand, like you're, I guess, hitting the ball into this area. I honestly don't play billiards, so I can't fully explain that except that this is how it's done. In cards, there's a couple ways to do that in sign. One way is like you're holding a deck of cards and you're putting them out. Then another is like when you're shuffling cards and you do it like that. And checkers, the game checkers, you have your surface area, and then it's like you're jumping over each other like that. And electronic games, which now is called video games, the old way of doing electronic games is like this, because they're the old electronic games that had that stick where you move around. But now for video games, it's your V, D, and then compete. So video game or compete, however. And football is like this because they come together, tackle, however. And, they come together to get ready to tackle, stuff like that. So football is like this. In golf, of course, is just like a golf stick. Or, yeah, you hit the ball. Which, standing up, it would be more down at the waist because I'm sitting. But that's how it's done. And then soccer, you have one hand up like this, and it's like you're kicking into the goalie, I guess you could say, is where they came up with that one. And then ping pong, since it's like table tennis, is like this. You kind of hold your hand and then turn it a little, because like you're hitting small. And then tennis is a big, just swing out, because, that's how you do in tennis. You're hitting big. Then volleyball is the 3, but with both hands, and up like this, because in volleyball you're hitting the ball up, so it's like that. And the next one is, let's say you say I run every day. So it's every day run I. The next one is I enjoy going to the mountains to fish. So it's mountain, go to fish, just like in English, you would do like this. It's the same in the deaf world. So fish and please, because you're saying you love to go to the mountains to fish. So you're pleased to go to the mountains to fish. Busy, busy. The next one is, can you ski? So it's, you put your fingers like this, but laying down, and move your arms like this, like kind of imitating a ski or a ice skate. Either way, they're both done like this. And then can. So you're asking, can you ski? And the next one is, I can roller skate, but I've never tried. Which kind of makes you go, how do you know you can roller skate if you never tried? But, oh, never tried ice skating, I'm sorry. The sentence is saying, I can roller skate, but I never tried ice skating. So, roller skating, you still do your fingers like this, but you go out like this for roller skating. Can, but ice skate, the fingers like this, and then you kept together. The T is with your thumb like this. Try, never, I. So, roller skate, can, ice skate, never tried, I. The next one is, we went canoeing every day. So every day, we, because you're pointing to like yourself and then everybody. And canoe is like what you would think. You're paddling the canoe. And the next one is, he has a sailboat. So it's sailboat, because this is like your sailboat, have he. And the next one is, she's an expert surfer. So this is your board, and like you're standing on it, but you're moving it, surfer. And skill, she. Or you can also put it for expert, perfect. So she's a perfect surfer as well, for expert, but just perfect, stuff like that. And the next one is, I don't like to swim in the ocean. It's water, waves, swim, and don't like. You have to have that grudge fit, like, So you're doing the like, but then throw it away. Like, Don't like, swim, water, waves. The next one is she loves to ride horses. And this one, you have your hands sideways and ride. Love and horse. Okay, the next one is he hopes to compete in the Olympics. So it's chains. And the reason for that is because their symbol that the Olympics has is like these circles connected together. So it's like chains. That's for Olympics. Well, chains is for a lot of different things, but for Olympics, it's the chains. Compete, hope, and he. So he hopes to compete in the Olympics. The next one is I hate exercising. So exercise, like you're doing weights. Hate, which is your middle finger and your thumb, but you're doing like that. I. So I hate exercising. The next one is, do you like to dance? So, dance and like. And you can also add you if you want to point to them to say you. But it's basically dance and like. The next one is, do you want to learn to dance? So it's dance, learn, you, and want. The next one is let's stop and rest. Let's say you're camping, you're hiking, and you want to say let's stop and rest. So it's stop, rest, but don't confuse with this with love. Love, you have your hands in a fist and you do like that. But rest, your hands are just flat and you're just like, kind of like at ease, you're resting. And now. So now, stop, rest. And the next one is I go bowling weekly. So it's weekly. And bowl, you throw the ball like you would do in bowling, the bowling ball, that is. So I bowl weekly. Now we're going to get into some religious signs, both with K and L today. K, there was only one sign with K, so I added the L in there as well. So, kingdom, you have your K, and you bring it down and then around. So, kingdom. And Lamb of God, your L, Lamb of God. So your two middle fingers together and up. Then law. And life. in longing, like you're wanting, you're longing for something, you long for the Lord, which Lord was actually next, so it's from up here down to your waist. And that's all I have for today. Thank you.